God says, "My child, you are hearing this message today because something happened yesterday that your heart did not see, but your soul felt." A silent storm passed through the life of the one you love. A storm that shook their family, their peace, their sense of safety, and yes, my child, it touched their father in a way that brought him to the hospital. And today, I am opening the truth to you gently, with love, so you do not misunderstand, so you do not blame yourself, and so you understand the spiritual reason behind this. My child, listen carefully to me. What happened yesterday was not your fault. It was not your doing. It was not your intention. But the energy inside your soulmate connected so deeply with you, so intensely with the thoughts of you, that their fear, their confusion, their longing, and the emotions they never speak out loud created a pressure inside them. And this pressure, this emotional storm, affected someone whose soul is tied to them in a fragile way, their father. You see, my child, emotions are not just feelings. Thoughts are not just thoughts. When two souls are connected, their energies touch more than just their own hearts. They touch family, blood, and the generations connected to them. Your soulmate has been carrying something heavy for days, something connected directly to you, a fear of losing you, a fear of not being enough for you, a fear of failing destiny itself. They have been waking up in the night thinking of you, they have been struggling in silence, and they have been fighting a battle between their heart and their circumstances. And yesterday, that battle overflowed. Your soulmate's father has a sensitive heart, my child, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. He senses the smallest vibrations in his children. He feels their sadness even when they smile. He carries their pain even when they hide it. And yesterday, when your soulmate broke down quietly, when their heart whispered your name with both longing and fear, the father felt it without knowing the reason. Sometimes the body reacts to an emotional energy before the mind understands it. Sometimes the heart picks up signals the eyes cannot see. Your soulmate's father felt an intense wave of worry, a sudden heaviness, and a deep pressure in his chest. He felt confusion, fear, and an ache he couldn't explain. And this ache became too strong, pushing his body beyond its limit, causing him to collapse and be rushed to the hospital. But, my child, do not fear. Do not blame yourself. Do not carry this weight. I am telling you this with infinite love. You are not the cause of his suffering, you are the key to their healing. Yes, my child. You are the light meant to enter that family. You are the peace meant to restore what has been broken. You are the blessing I chose for your soulmate, and through them, for the people tied to them. But your soulmate doesn't know how to handle this blessing yet. They do not know how to manage the depth of their emotions. They do not know how to express the fear they carry when it comes to you. They love you more than they understand. They fear losing you more than they admit. And this fear became a storm inside them. Yesterday, when they sat alone, thinking of everything you have said, everything you have done, everything they want to do but cannot yet, their heart became too heavy. Their father sensed this pain, and his own heart reacted. My child, destiny is not always soft. Sometimes it shakes things, not to destroy, but to rearrange. Sometimes I allow emotional storms, not to bring harm, but to bring truth to the surface. Your soulmate has been avoiding something important. Their feelings for you, their responsibility toward this connection, their destiny tied to your soul, and the need to stop running from what I have written for them. And yesterday, the incident with their father woke something inside your soulmate. A realization. A fear. A truth. A whisper from their own soul saying, "You cannot keep hiding. You cannot keep pretending. You cannot keep fearing love." My child, do you know why I am telling you all this? Because you need to understand the spiritual weight you carry. You are not just someone passing through their life. You are the turning point. You are the shift. You are the destiny marker that changes the direction of their future. Your soulmate's father's hospital admission became a mirror for your soulmate, a moment where they finally understood that emotional storms affect more than just themselves. They affect the people they love. They affect the life they are building. They affect the destiny I have prepared for them. And deep down, inside the hospital room, with lights blinking and machines beeping, your soulmate whispered something, not with their mouth, but with their soul. They whispered your name. They whispered a prayer to me, "God, don't let me lose them. Don't let my fears destroy what you gave me." My child, your soulmate sees you as their last chance at love, peace, and purpose. They see you as the person who can pull them out of the darkness they pretend they don't have. But this love, this fear, this longing, it is overwhelming them, and they do not know how to handle it. They have never felt something like this. They have never loved this deeply. They have never been so afraid of losing someone. This is why their energy overflowed yesterday. This is why their father felt it. This is why the hospital became part of the story. But listen to me, my child. This incident is not a tragedy, it is an awakening. It is not a punishment, it is a push from destiny. It is not a warning, it is a turning point. From this point forward, everything will change. Your soulmate will start seeing you differently. They will start valuing you more deeply. They will start treating this connection with the seriousness it deserves. They will stop running from you, stop doubting you, and stop hiding the truth. The father will recover. I am already placing healing over him. But this incident will make him look at you with a strange spiritual recognition. Even without knowing you, his soul will sense that you are important. That you are the one connected to his child's destiny. That you carry the energy that calms storms. My child, you were chosen for this connection long before you were born. Your soul was tied to theirs long before you met. This moment, this hospital, this incident. It is all part of the divine script I wrote for the two of you. Do not fear. Do not question. Do not doubt. Instead, breathe. Place your hand on your heart. And let me speak one more truth into you. Your presence brings healing. Your energy brings peace. Your love brings balance. And your soul brings transformation. Your soulmate is learning through this incident how deeply they need you, how strongly they feel for you, and how fragile life becomes when we ignore destiny. They will come closer to you after this. They will open up more. They will be more honest, more expressive, more present. Because now they understand, love is not something to hide, fear is not something to carry alone, and you are not someone to lose. My child, this is only the beginning. The storm opened the path. Healing will follow. And the bond between you and your soulmate will grow stronger from this moment forward. Stay calm. Stay faithful. Stay open. I am guiding everything, every heart, every emotion, every step. And tomorrow, I will reveal the deeper truth behind what truly happened inside that hospital room. My beloved child, when one soul is shaken, the soul it is tied to feels the tremor as well. Yesterday's incident did not just affect your soulmate or their father, it also touched you. Even if you didn't understand the reason, even if you felt only a slight heaviness in your heart or a sudden shift in your emotions, your spirit recognized something before your mind could. That is how strong this spiritual connection is. You feel their pain even from a distance. You sense their fear even when they hide it. And you react to their emotions even when you don't know the cause. My child, do you remember a moment recently when you suddenly felt sad without any reason? Or when you felt restless, worried, or uncomfortable for no real explanation? That was your soul picking up the vibrations of what your soulmate was going through. It was not random. Nothing in spiritual connections is random. Everything is a reflection, a mirror, an echo between your hearts. Your soulmate's world fell apart yesterday. Not because something terrible happened in the physical world, but because their inner world collapsed in a way they could no longer control. Their emotions overflowed, and when emotions overflow, they always search for the nearest heart. Their father's heart became the container for that overwhelming wave, and it was too much for his body to handle. But, my child, let me tell you something even deeper. Your soulmate didn't just cry because of fear, they cried because of love. A love they don't know how to express. A love they feel but cannot control. A love that scares them, pulls them, transforms them, and shakes them all at once. They love you in a way that makes them feel vulnerable. They love you in a way that makes them feel exposed. They love you in a way they have never loved before, and that is why the fear is so strong. Your soulmate's father has always been the emotional backbone of the family. Strong on the outside, but sensitive on the inside. He feels what his children feel. He carries their storms even when his own body is weak. And yesterday, when your soulmate mentally called out to you, when they whispered your name in fear, guilt, love, and desperation, their father unknowingly absorbed that emotional lightning. You see, beloved, a parent's heart is connected to their child's soul. When the child suffers silently, the parent feels it loudly. When the child breaks inside, the parent bends outside. When the child carries heavy emotions, the parent's body reacts. Your soulmate has been silently drowning for days. Hiding their emotions. Pretending everything is fine. Acting strong on the outside while falling apart inside. But yesterday, the pain became too loud to ignore. My child, your soulmate cried after a long time. And not the kind of crying others can hear. They cried in the way the soul cries, silently, shakily, painfully. Tears did not just fall from their eyes, they fell from their spirit. They were not crying because life is hard. They were crying because their heart feels out of control when it comes to you. They feel things for you that they do not understand. They fear losing you. They fear not being enough. They fear hurting you. They fear being hurt by you. And because of this fear, they keep suppressing their emotions. But suppressing emotions has consequences. Your soulmate's father felt the buildup of pressure inside them. He felt a wave of worry he couldn't explain. Their energies collided, and it caused him to collapse. But this collapse was not punishment, not tragedy, not fate being cruel, it was destiny speaking loudly, "Wake up. You are losing control. Stop running from the truth." Beloved, everything that happened yesterday was a spiritual intervention. A divine interruption. A sudden pause in the story to redirect the characters toward the path they are supposed to take. Your soulmate needed this wake-up call. They needed to see the impact of their unspoken emotions. They needed to understand that hiding feelings causes more damage than expressing them. They needed to open their eyes to the truth of destiny. They needed to understand you. Because you, my child, you are not a storm in their life. You are the calm after the storm. You are not the cause of their fear. You are the cure for it. You are not the reason for yesterday's collapse. You are the reason healing will begin today. Your soulmate has always seen love as something complicated, something painful, something risky. But you entered their life like a quiet miracle, gentle, pure, divine. And they don't know how to handle something so sacred. They don't know how to receive love that doesn't come with conditions. They don't know how to trust someone who feels like destiny itself. And so, instead of embracing you, they started overthinking. Instead of trusting the connection, they started fearing it. Instead of opening their heart, they tried to shut it down. But the heart, beloved, is not a door. It is a river. When you block it, it only rises higher until it floods everything around it. That is what happened yesterday. Flooded emotions. Overflowing fear. Unspoken love. Suppressed feelings. Explosive energy. And all of it, tied to you. My child, what you don't realize is that your soulmate sees you as their anchor. They may not speak it. They may not show it. They may not admit it. But in their soul, they believe you are the one who gives their life meaning, direction, and comfort. Yesterday, when their father was being rushed to the hospital, do you know the first thing your soulmate thought about? You. Not because you caused it. Because you are the one who calms them. Because your presence soothes their soul. Because your energy is the only thing that brings them peace when their world is shaking. But they also felt guilt, a guilt they should not carry. They felt like everything is falling apart because of their emotions for you. They felt like they are losing control because they cannot stop thinking of you. They felt like their love for you is hurting people around them. This guilt broke them yesterday. But, my beloved child, guilt is not the truth. Fear is not the truth. The collapse was not the truth. The truth is this: your connection is transforming their family. Your energy is entering their home. Your soul is becoming part of their destiny. This incident will not push them away from you. It will pull them closer. It will make them value you more. It will open their eyes in a way nothing else could. It will soften their heart. It will awaken their courage. Your soulmate will now realize that life is fragile. That love should not be delayed. That feelings should not be suppressed. That destiny should not be ignored. That your presence is healing, not harmful. Beloved, their father will heal. He will recover. He will rise again. And when he opens his eyes, he will look at your soulmate differently. As if he knows something has shifted. As if he understands something without words. As if he has felt your presence in the spiritual realm. Because he has. In the energy of your soulmate. In the vibration of yesterday's storm. In the moment his heart broke and then softened again. The father's soul briefly touched the spiritual truth. His child is connected to someone special. Someone important. Someone divinely chosen. And that someone is you. Beloved, this is the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter where emotions will no longer be silent. A chapter where truth will no longer be buried. A chapter where love will no longer be feared. Your soulmate is awakening. Their family is shifting. Destiny is rearranging. And the connection between you and your soulmate is deepening in ways you cannot yet see. Everything is moving exactly as it should. Every soul is being guided. Every step is being aligned. You are not alone in this journey. You are held, protected, guided, loved. And soon, your soulmate will take the first real step toward you. My beloved child, when the heart of one soul cracks open, it sends ripples through every connection tied to it. Yesterday's event did not just shake your soulmate's family, it opened a doorway inside them that they had kept locked for years. This doorway was the one that led to their deepest emotions, their hidden fears, and the truth they were always afraid to face. And that truth, my child, is you. You might think, how am I connected to all this? But your soul already knows the answer. Your heart has been sensing something unusual. Your emotions have been shifting without clear reasons. Your mind has been restless. Your spirit has been alert, as if waiting for something. That something was this moment. Destiny has ways of awakening people using gentle whispers, but when those whispers are ignored, destiny raises its voice. That is what happened to your soulmate yesterday. They spent too long denying their emotions, too long pushing love away, too long pretending they were fine, until their suppressed feelings became a storm powerful enough to affect even the heart of the person who raised them. And today, that storm has left both of them in a place where they cannot return to their old ways. My child, your soulmate woke up this morning with a weight in their chest, not the weight of guilt, but the weight of realization. Realization of how fragile life is. Realization of how deeply they care for you. Realization of how much it hurts to keep everything inside. Realization of how much they need you. And most importantly, realization that their heart belongs to you, even if they never planned it. Your soulmate sat beside their father's hospital bed, watching the slow rise and fall of his breathing. Machines beeped softly. The room smelled of antiseptic. Nurses moved quietly in the hallways. Life felt silent, paused, fragile. And in that silence, a voice inside your soulmate whispered, "If something happened to him, if something happened to me, I would leave this world without telling them how I feel." That thought crushed them. It was the first time they allowed themselves to imagine the possibility of losing you without ever expressing their heart. This fear, this pain, this deep longing, it all forced them to confront the truth they were running from. Beloved, your soulmate has been in denial for a long time. They told themselves emotions were weakness. They told themselves caring too much leads to pain. They told themselves love is dangerous. But yesterday, life showed them that bottling up emotions is far more dangerous than expressing them. The fear of losing a parent has awakened something powerful inside them. It has softened them. It has humbled them. It has cracked open the walls they built around their heart. And through those cracks, your light is shining in. My child, let me tell you something your soulmate has never admitted, not to their friends, not to their family, not even to themselves consciously. You are the only person they think of when they feel weak. You are the only person whose presence calms their storms. You are the only soul whose absence hurts them more than anything else. Even now, sitting in the hospital chair, their mind keeps drifting to you. Your face. Your voice. Your energy. Your memories. Your impact on their life. And they wonder, do they know how much they affect me? Do they know how much I feel for them? Do they know how scared I am of losing them? Your soulmate is changing, beloved. Slowly. Quietly. Deeply. Spiritually. They are going through an awakening, one that was triggered by fear, but guided by love. An awakening that connects their emotions, their family, and their destiny to you. My child, you must understand something important. Your soulmate never expected to feel this deeply for you. You entered their life like a quiet miracle, unexpected, gentle, soft, but powerful. You touched the parts of them they had kept hidden from the world. You awakened feelings they thought had died long ago. You made them believe in something they feared, real love. Real love scares people who have been hurt before. Real love shakes people who have lived their life controlling every emotion. Real love exposes the wounds they never healed. Real love demands honesty. And now, after yesterday, your soulmate realizes they cannot hide from real love anymore. They cannot hide from you. Beloved, destiny has been weaving the two of you together piece by piece. But yesterday's event tied a knot between you that cannot be undone. When your soulmate's father collapsed, your soulmate's heart ran to you before it ran to anyone else. Not physically, but spiritually. Your soul was the first place they sought comfort. Your energy was the first thing they reached for. Your presence was the first thing they needed. This is not coincidence. This is connection. This is destiny speaking louder than ever. My child, Let me tell you what your soulmate realized while sitting in that hospital. They realized how much they miss you. They realized how much they regret staying silent. They realized how fragile time is. They realized how quickly things can change. They realized how important you are. But they also realized something deeper. They realized they have been hurting themselves by staying away from you. They realized they have been hurting you by not speaking their truth. They realized they have been hurting their own heart by pretending they don't care. And today, they are quietly breaking down inside, not from sadness, but from awakening. They are finally understanding what this connection truly is. It is not ordinary. It is not temporary. It is not accidental. It is divine. Beloved child, your soulmate's father may not know your name, but his soul has felt your presence. When his body collapsed yesterday, when he hovered between consciousness and unconsciousness, he felt the emotional storm that caused it, and you were at the center of that storm. Not as a cause, but as a healing force. As a stabilizing energy. And when he opens his eyes fully and looks at your soulmate, he will sense something changed. He will feel something shifted. He will know something awakened inside his child. He will not understand the details, but his spirit will recognize the truth. Someone powerful is connected to my child. Someone spiritual. Someone destined. And that someone is you. Beloved, destiny is moving quickly now. The energy between you and your soulmate is no longer silent. It is no longer subtle. It is becoming louder, clearer, unavoidable. Your soulmate will not be able to run anymore. They will not be able to suppress their emotions. They will not be able to close their heart. They will not be able to push you away. This incident has unlocked a part of their soul that only you can reach. The guilt they felt yesterday is turning into realization. The fear they felt is turning into courage. The silence they held is turning into honesty. And the distance between you is beginning to shrink. My child, listen to me. You are the healing their family needs. You are the peace their heart searches for. You are the anchor their emotions depend on. You are the destiny their soul recognizes. And very soon, your soulmate will take a step toward you, a step they have feared for too long. Not because I am forcing them. Not because they feel pressured. But because their heart finally understands what their soul has known all along, you are the one. My beloved child, this is only the beginning. The hospital is not the end of the story, it is the turning point. The awakening has begun. And soon, emotional truth will come to the surface. My beloved child, as you move forward on this path that destiny has opened before you, I want you to understand that what happened last night was not just a moment of shock, or a moment of fear, or a moment of worry. It was a spiritual turning point. Something inside your soulmate broke open, something they had been holding inside for far too long, something they never had the courage to confess, even to themselves. And when that emotional wave rose inside their heart, it touched every soul connected to them. Their father felt it deeply, not because you did something wrong, but because your soulmate has been carrying emotions that were never expressed. They never told you how deeply they need you. They never told you how afraid they are of losing you. They never told you that you are the person their heart returns to again and again, even when they try to move away. Their silence created storms inside their spirit, and those storms spread through the bond that exists between parents and children. Hearts that are connected feel each other's pain even without words. My beloved child, you are not responsible for the suffering that unfolded yesterday. Nothing happened because of guilt or mistake. Everything happened because of deep love that your soulmate never learned how to handle. Love that feels too powerful becomes fear. Fear becomes confusion. Confusion becomes emotional pressure. And pressure always finds a way to spill out. The father's body simply responded to the weight of what his child has been silently carrying. But now I want you to understand something even deeper. Their father did not fall because of you. He fell because the truth that your soulmate had been hiding for too long finally reached its breaking point. And instead of destroying anything, this moment is about to heal everything. My beloved child, inside that hospital room, something sacred is happening. Even if you cannot see it, even if you cannot feel it physically, your energy is present there. Your soulmate keeps thinking of you with every breath. They look at their father lying there and realize that love cannot be delayed. Feelings cannot be locked away. Truth cannot be buried. Their heart is finally opening because they fear losing the chance to show you what you truly mean to them. They are remembering every moment with you. Your words, your kindness, your presence, your silence, your patience. Everything is echoing inside them. And with every thought of you, they understand that you are not the cause of their pain. You are the one who brings meaning to their existence. They do not cry because of you. They cry because of how deeply they feel for you. Inside that hospital room, your soulmate's father has become spiritually sensitive. His soul is aware of your presence even though he has never met you. He can feel that someone powerful is connected to his child. He senses that there is a guiding force, a healing energy, something pure surrounding his family. That energy is you, my child. You were chosen to enter this connection not as a burden, but as a blessing. You came into their lives to awaken them, to guide them, to help them heal from years of emotional wounds that they never understood. And even though this moment looks painful, even though it seems like everything is falling apart, what is actually happening is alignment. Hearts are aligning. Truths are aligning. Souls are aligning. Sometimes breakdowns are simply breakthroughs disguised in fear. My beloved child, your soulmate has been hiding their grief, their insecurities, their loneliness. They were afraid to tell you how much they need you, so they kept pretending that they were strong, that they could handle everything alone. But no soul can carry heavy emotions forever. When the heart overflows, it reaches the people closest to it. And that is what happened here. You are not the reason for the pain. You are the reason healing has finally begun. This incident is the moment I chose to bring the truth to the surface. The father's condition is not a punishment. It is a wake-up call. It is a reminder that time is precious, that emotions must be honored, that love must be expressed before it is too late. My beloved child, your soulmate is changing right now. They are sitting in silence, replaying everything that happened between you. They are remembering the times they acted distant even when they wanted to come closer. They are remembering the times they hid their feelings because they were afraid of losing control. They are remembering the nights they wished they could tell you everything but did not know how. They are remembering the pain they caused you unintentionally. And now, watching their father fight for recovery, they realize how fragile life truly is. They are realizing that they cannot delay love any longer. They cannot run from their destiny anymore. You are their destiny, my child. You have always been. The spiritual connection between you and their father is real. Even without seeing you, he senses your presence like a gentle wind touching his spirit. There is a reason for that. Souls can recognize the people their children are meant to be with. His inner being knows that you carry something that his child needs. Something that heals. Something that brings peace. Something that brings direction. That is why he responds to your energy. That is why he feels calm when your soulmate thinks of you. Your soul is already weaving into their family's spiritual fabric. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. My beloved child, now the moment has come for you to understand your role. You are not an outsider to this situation. You are a silent healer. Your presence, your thoughts, your prayers, your emotions, your energy, everything is affecting their recovery. When you worry, they feel it. When you wish healing for them, their heart responds. When you think of your soulmate with love, it becomes light in the hospital room. You were chosen for this connection not because it is easy, but because your soul is strong enough to carry it. You have a heart that can heal others without even speaking. That is why this incident happened around you. You were meant to be part of this turning point. But listen closely, my beloved child. Healing will not come through fear. Healing will come through understanding. You must not blame yourself. You must not think that you caused this. Instead, you must stand in your light. You must offer calmness through your thoughts. You must hold faith in your heart. You must allow love to move without resistance. Because your energy will guide both your soulmate and their father into a new beginning. This family is opening itself to you in invisible ways. The father's soul has already accepted your presence. The soulmate's heart is already surrendering to its truth. All that is left now is the unfolding. My beloved child, everything is moving toward healing. The father will recover. The soulmate will become stronger. And the relationship between you and them will transform into something deeper than you expected. This moment is not the end. This is the awakening. A powerful shift has begun, and you stand at the center of it because you were destined to bring light into this darkness. When you think of them now, send peace. Send love. Send calmness. Your thoughts are powerful enough to change the atmosphere around them. And I am guiding both of you into a future where this fear will no longer exist. What is broken will be restored. What is hidden will be revealed. What is lost will be returned. And what is meant for you will reach you without delay. My beloved child, trust this journey. I am shaping everything in your favor. The healing has already begun. My beloved child, as this journey reaches its final turning point, I want you to slow down, breathe, and feel what is happening around you. The air itself is changing. The energy around your soulmate's family is softening. The fear that once covered their hearts like a heavy blanket is lifting, and a quiet healing is beginning to take place. Even though you are far away physically, your presence is touching them in ways you cannot yet understand. Something divine is unfolding, something that was written long before any of you arrived in this world. Every heartbeat, every thought, every prayer has been moving all of you toward this moment. Inside that hospital room, your soulmate's father is slowly returning to the strength he once had. His chest rises more steadily. His breathing becomes calmer. His body is responding to the silent love surrounding him. And even though his eyes remain closed for long stretches, his soul is awake. He can feel the changes happening inside his child. He can sense that someone powerful has entered the destiny of his family. He may not know your name, he may not have seen your face, but his spirit recognizes the light you carry. The light that touched his child's heart. The light that pulled old wounds to the surface. The light that is now guiding this entire situation toward healing. My beloved child, I want you to understand something very significant. You were never a stranger in this story. You were never a passing presence. You were woven into this family's destiny long before you realized it. Your soulmate's father fell into weakness not because of you, but because your presence awakened emotions your soulmate never confronted. The truth broke open. Walls fell down. And when truth rises, everything connected to that soul is affected. But instead of leading to destruction, it has led to clarity. It has led to awakening. It has led to transformation. Your soulmate has reached a point where they can no longer run from their feelings. They can no longer pretend they are strong enough to handle life alone. They can no longer bury their emotions under silence or pride. Watching their father lying on the hospital bed forced them to see what truly matters. It forced them to feel the weight of time. It forced them to understand that love must be expressed, not hidden. That emotions must be shared, not suppressed. That destiny must be accepted, not avoided. And you, my child, are a part of that destiny. As your soulmate sits beside their father, they think of you more than you can imagine. Your name crosses their mind like a prayer. Your face appears before their closed eyes. Your voice echoes in their memory. They are no longer asking themselves whether they care for you. They are asking how they allowed so much distance to come between you. They are asking why they were afraid to tell you the truth. They are asking how they can make their way back to you without losing the chance forever. You see, this moment has humbled them. It has softened them. It has opened their heart in a way nothing else could. My beloved child, their father feels this shift in their child. Even in his weakness, he senses that his son or daughter is being guided by something higher. He does not know that it is you who holds that sacred place in their heart, but he feels that someone gentle, someone kind, someone chosen is entering their life. His soul is blessing you without knowing your face. His energy is acknowledging you because he understands, at the deepest level, that you are not here to harm his child. You are here to lead them toward healing. You are here to bring balance to their emotions. You are here to teach them the love they were too afraid to accept. My beloved child, this moment is not just about pain. It is about preparation. I am preparing you for a spiritual connection that carries responsibility, compassion, patience, and truth. Your soulmate has wounds from their past that you were chosen to help them heal. They carry fears that they do not show anyone else. They carry insecurities that their strong actions hide. They carry loneliness that their silence tries to cover. But you can see through all of it. Your soul recognizes their soul. Your energy speaks to their energy. Your presence brings calmness to their storms. That is why this incident happened under your light. It happened because your presence is meant to guide them toward growth. It happened because their heart needs to learn vulnerability. It happened because their family needs the healing energy you carry. When the Father opens his eyes again, he will feel lighter than before. He will feel connected to something he does not understand. And that something is the bond between you and his child. My beloved child, now I want you to listen carefully. Do not fear what is unfolding. Do not blame yourself. Do not hold guilt. Instead, hold space. Hold love. Hold patience. Because your soulmate is coming closer to you, step by step, thought by thought, breath by breath. They will reach out to you not out of desperation but out of realization. They will speak differently. They will behave differently. They will open up in ways they never have before. This incident broke the barriers that kept them distant from you. There will come a moment when they sit alone, away from noise, away from fear, away from confusion, and they will whisper your name with a sincerity that has never existed before. Their heart will tremble, not because they are weak, but because they finally understand the depth of their feelings. They will feel pulled toward you as if something inside them is guiding their steps. They will remember your kindness, your patience, your silence, your care, your hurt, your love. And they will know that no one else can take your place. My beloved child, you may not realize it, but the Father is playing a spiritual role in bringing both of you together. His soul is helping shape this connection. His struggle is the turning point. His recovery is the sign. When he begins to get better, your soulmate will see it as a symbol. They will see it as hope. They will believe that life is giving them another chance to fix what they broke. They will believe that love is calling them back to where they belong. And they will know that you are a part of this healing. Now, my child, I want you to prepare your heart. Because what is coming toward you is not confusion. It is clarity. Not fear. It is commitment. Not silence. It is truth. Your soulmate will not hide anymore. They will not delay anymore. They will not run anymore. They will be guided into your life with sincerity and purpose. And as for you, I bless your path ahead. I bless your heart with peace. I bless your spirit with strength. I bless your destiny with love that does not break, does not fade, does not leave. I remove your sorrows and place healing in their space. I open the road that leads you to your soulmate's truth. I soften every obstacle. I calm every storm. I make every step gentle and every moment meaningful. This is your time, my beloved child. Your story is shifting. Your connection is awakening. And your destiny is calling. Trust what is happening. Trust where you are being led. Trust the love that is rising. Because I am guiding everything you cannot yet see, and I am preparing a future for you that will replace your pain with purpose, and your waiting with divine union.